What is going on, everyone? Welcome to 24/7 Football for this episode of On The Move. On The Move is sort of like we round up all the transfers and we see what's going on, we fizzle through it and we just give our opinion on it. Nick did the last one live, I'm doing this one pre-recorded unfortunately, but let's get straight into it. Now the first sort of rumour that I wanted to speak about was Mauricio Pochettino apparently rejecting the chance to take over at Real Madrid. Zidane left last week and it was a shock, to be honest. It was a shock to everyone. No one thought that it was going to happen. And obviously Pochettino just signed a new 5-year deal at Tottenham. And Pochettino for me is a standout candidate to go to Real Madrid because of what he's done. He's not won a trophy yet, but the work that he's done at Southampton during his time in England and with Tottenham, I'd say it gives him a fair shout to go to Real Madrid. And unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, because obviously he doesn't want it at the moment, he must have been offered the job and he's turned it down. Well, for me, I think if he went to Real Madrid, he'd get unlimited money and he'd be guaranteed trophies. But obviously, he doesn't want to do it the easy way. He wants to win trophies with Tottenham, and in all, it's a win for Tottenham. An absolute win for Tottenham. And in the end, Arsene Wenger is now looking like this candidate who will go to Real Madrid. And you just better hope that they don't have any fan TV in Real Madrid. But good job for Arsene Wenger, good shout for Tottenham. The only one who's really lost out here is Real Madrid, but no one's really bothered because they've won 3 Champions Leagues in a row and they don't deserve another one. Next up, now this is a bizarre one because it's come out of the blue. Absolutely out of the blue. Marouane Fellaini is leaving United. I think everyone's resigned to that fact. I think United fans are happy about that fact. I would be. And apparently Arsenal, who have just appointed Unai Emery as their new manager, are now going in for Fellaini, whose move to Arsenal will be completed within the next week. Why do Arsenal need Marouane Fellaini? They don't need him. They've got Jack Wilshere at centre mid, who is a good midfielder. They've got Granit Xhaka, who I feel has got the potential to be a good centre mid. They've got Aaron Ramsey, good centre mid. They've got El Neni, who's a good backup. They don't need Fellaini. No Premier League club should be thinking, I want to sign Marouane Fellaini. I wouldn't even, if I was any team in the Premier League, I wouldn't sign Fellaini. I just don't think he brings anything to a team. If he goes abroad, fair enough, because he's a big physical presence. But I don't feel like in this league, he's got what it takes to be in the Premier League, other than elbowing people in the head and RKOing people. He's a wrestler, he's not a footballer. So that move just doesn't make sense to me. Another one that I've just seen come out is that Sadio Mane is apparently on his way to Real Madrid and agreed to join Real Madrid before Zidane left. And I thought, to be honest, he played well in the Champions League final against Real Madrid. If Bale leaves, if they've never really had a backup winger that's been brilliant since Di Maria left, so it'd be a good move for Mane. Obviously, he'd get a bucket load of money and he'd be playing at Real Madrid. I don't think he'd start every game, and I don't think that he will enjoy his football as much as he would if he stayed at Liverpool in that front three, where he can build on something, they can try and win the Premier League. But you can see why he'd want to go. I just don't see Real Madrid. They could do much better than Mane. I think they could do much better than Mane in the terms of they could go for Mo Salah. They've got the money to go for a world-class winger. I mean, Ronaldo's getting on, but he still scores 40 goals a season. And Bale obviously wants to leave, and you can see why they'd want to go for Mane. But I feel like there's much better options out there. And if I was a Liverpool fan, I'd be hoping that Mane stays put or get an absolute ton of money for him. But I'd want him to stay. Next up, another one that came up today was Shaqiri from Stoke is apparently close to joining Southampton. And that's a good move. I could see Shaqiri moving from Stoke after they got relegated to the Championship, because a player of his quality, even though he doesn't show it enough, doesn't deserve to be in the Championship, and his wages alone, I don't think Stoke could fulfil his wages in the Championship. So you can see why Shaqiri would want to leave, and Southampton would be a good fit for him. I don't think he has many people who would challenge him for a starting position other than Nathan Redmond, but plays on the other wing. Or Tadic, but Tadic can play a cam. So yeah, it's a good move for all around that. Or just not for Stoke, who are in the Championship, but what can you do about that? It's a good move for Shaqiri, and should it happen, I think Southampton would be getting a pretty decent bargain at 12 mil. Another one that has come up today was that Wolves are apparently selling one of their players in Benik Afobe, but they only just signed Afobe 2 days ago, and now from Afobe to now Afobe looks to be on his way to Stoke, who we just mentioned then, and Stoke are looking to sign Afobe for, I think it's around £12 million again. So he's a good Championship striker, and he's guaranteed goals for me. He was just unfortunate with Afobe that he couldn't really get in the team because of Jota, but he's a good Championship striker. I just don't get why they'd sign him and then offload him. They obviously haven't played FIFA career mode where you can't do that, but it'll be a good move for Afobe. If Afobe can't get regular game time, he's a good player, then yeah, Stoke seems like a good shout. I mean, he's only got a rival, Sadio Mane, who's always either overweight or just missing. And lastly, there's one that seems to be going over and over again over this summer, which we could see more bids coming in, was Brighton, who have put another bid in of $5 million for Paddy McNair from Sunderland, who are in League One. Now, McNair, he's too good for League One. I can't see him staying at League One level. He's an international footballer, so Brighton have come in with 2 bids. They've both been rejected, but if they put a decent bid in, you can see him going. I mean, I wouldn't want to stay at Sunderland. No one would, not even Sunderland supporters want to stay at Sunderland at the moment. But should they put a decent bid in, I can see McNair leaving, and hopefully Sunderland can then use that money to get better players in who are more suited to that standard of League One. They need to do what Wolves did, they need to do what Wigan have done, Blackburn have done, go down to League One, rebuild, and hopefully make their way back up. So that pretty much sums up everything that we've got to talk about on today's show. Every transfer, I hope I've covered everything that's massive at the moment. So thank you very much for watching. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and keep up to date with everything that we're doing on our social media channels, 24/7 Football, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Have a great week.